Jerk Circle Podcast. I'm your host, Harold. And today, we got men. Say hi, men.
Manly men.
Men.
What up?
We're men
Well,
in
some would
tights.
say manly men, but
They're men and they are wearing tights.
or I'm just tight.
Yeah, that too.
That's okay.
Mm.
But before we get into our main topic, guys, I learned something about a close friend of ours. Boys, when you're eating a grilled cheese, what is it acceptable to dip it in?
Oh, yeah, this question.
Tomato soup?
Tomato soup.
Anything else?
No.
Not really.
What about ketchup?
No, God, no.
Why? But why?
Okay, how about mayo ketchup?
I mean, that's better than ketchup, but still no.
I mean, I've seen it where they like make a grilled cheese and they'll like put mayo on it as they're like grilling it, but maybe not dipping in it. I don't know.
Because I was talking with Q, and he informed me that he loves to dip his grilled cheese in ketchup and mayo chup, and
And fucking cute.
I couldn't get behind.
Why does that not surprise you coming out of a Cubs fan?
Counterpoint, though, counterpoint.
Yeah.
Q had the same issue with Harold because Harold says he puts what? Ketchup and mustard on a chili dog?
He did. He did not like that.
Oh, see, I don't have a problem with that.
I do. That's weird.
It's not normal.
You're just
That's not normal.
you're just saucing a dog up, you know.
Yeah, but you
Sauce in
put
a dog.
chili on it.
Yeah, chili.
You put chili on the dog, you're having the chili. That's what you're putting on the dog.
Mhm.
Not more on top of that.
Mhm.
Dylan, when has more ever stopped me before?
Never.
That's also true.
When you're a fat guy, you're supposed to break
Fair
the
enough.
limits of what's supposed to be acceptable. More means more.
More means more.
That's like
But it
know,
doesn't
he had-
always mean better, though.
He had to
Doesn't always mean
explain
better.
to Brent this morning what his
Oh.
order from McDonald's was. So
Oh, dude.
Oh.
Brent says hi, by the way.
Hi, Brent.
Yeah.
I don't know Brent, so but hi.
think of the Brewers manager. That's what he looks like.
But skinnier.
Yeah, a little skinnier.
Yeah.
100% that's him.
Mhm.
It is, dude.
But yeah.
But yeah,
I think we're ready to. I think we're ready to go right into our main thing. You know, just kind of knock it out of the park, start doing it.
Ready
Yeah,
to do
especially
this.
because we want to keep these short, because we've been going a little bit longer, Harold.
Love it.
Well, I thought you said I was too short last time, so I
I
got
think
big.
that might have been a hint.
Oh, is that what that
Just
was?
a little bit.
Just maybe.
Oh, okay.
Just a little bit.
Well, speaking of hints, yeah, we tried to talk about all the divisions in football and who's gonna win them. We got a little bit off track, so now we're gonna do right by Dylan, and we're gonna go division by division and see who's gonna win the football league, the Super Bowl.
Oh, football
league.
league.
How do we want to? How do we want to start? AFC, NFC? Do we want to go?
Just
how do-
pick a
Harold,
division
you're
and go
hosting.
from
You
there.
pick one.
all right, I'm gonna pick. We'll start with. Do we just want to start with the NFC North? Just get it out of the way.
Might as
Might as
well.
well. That's the one. The only one we talked about during that podcast.
Right.
So we'll do a quicker one, I think, for that one. Honestly, but for me, I think that it's between. I think it's. Since I thought about it, I don't think it's no longer only 3 teams. I do think the Vikings have a chance. I don't think they have the predominantly main chance to win. I still think that the Bears have a good chance of doing it. But if you give me any answer besides the Vikings, I think I'll take it seriously. I would say, me personally, I think the Bears, but I think it's going to be a dogfight.
Honestly, the NFC North is the only division I don't think I can pick one on because all 4 of them teams have a shot at coming out of there.
Mhm.
I think the least amount of shot is the Vikings,
Oh, yeah.
but I still think could pull it off somehow and come out of there as the division champs.
Possibly.
Mhm. I feel like I mean, I feel like it's pretty obvious what I'm gonna say.
Definitely the Vikings or the Bears.
I knew it.
Yeah,
knew it. I knew it.
Closeted,
throw you for a curveball here.
closeted Vikings fan.
No, I'm gonna pick the Packers. But just because I picked them, doesn't mean like it's gonna be a cakewalk by any means. This division has been a lot of fun in recent years to watch, just because there's just so much rivalry back, and I love that. That's like one of the best things about football is anytime you're going up against a team in your division, you're like, oh, dude, it's a lot of fun. So, I think it'll be a dogfight the whole way, all 17, 18 weeks. But I'm gonna go with the Packers.
Alright. I think that's fair. As much as I'd like, I think, to say the Lions, especially with the new running back duo they're going to be starting,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of am leaning towards the Bears.
Bears look
Oh,
pretty
wow.
good at the.
They look
halfway
really
through
good
the
last
season,
year.
They look
And
good.
if they keep that up, I think they got a real shot.
Is Caleb Williams the man?
I don't know if I'm going to go
man.
that far.
The man. I
He
mean,
doesn't
he's
look
the
bad.
best looking
He's
quarterback they've
one
had
of the
in the
better
last 10
quarterbacks
years.
they've had in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hell, probably since fucking Jay Cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Bears could do it.
All right.
So we
Can't hang
got
on that.
Well, I mean, it's pretty close all around, to be honest.
I think that's like the only division where like you can give an answer and I can give you a counter argument and you can't like argue the counter argument. You're like, yeah, that's true.
Right.
So we got
Yeah.
two.
It might be the best division in the NFL, honestly.
Yeah. I think it is.
As far as all four teams being an elite team and the rest
Yeah,
of the
being
NFL,
competitive.
they're good, yeah.
Yeah. It's very solid.
So we got two Bears, a Packer, and an abstain. Then
I mean, I guess if I have to choose one, I'd go Bears.
3 Bears and a Packer.
Oof. I am alone.
Oh man.
That's all right. You hold your ground, King.
I'm gonna stick with the Packers, because I feel like if I switch it up, then it's just like, oh, is he not a fan of his own team? Like, I feel like I'm just gonna get made fun of, so I'm just gonna hold my ground.
I'm not
I
gonna.
mean, the Packers have just as much of a chance of coming out of there as the chance of
Right,
any of the other
yeah.
teams. So, like I said, I don't think you can pick a single team on there and
I mean, I guess I don't feel great about picking the Vikings. Like that just
like
coming
I said,
out
of
is
the
like,
four, they are probably the worst.
Yeah.
That and they're really good at choking when it comes to the end of the year.
But what's crazy is that, like, all 4 of these teams, it's like, oh yeah, the Vikings might finish last, but they also might have like freaking 9 wins. Like, that's how
the
crazy competitive this division
last
is.
place team could still be better than half of the NFL teams.
I would say
Exactly.
last year the Vikings were like a hard watch and they went 9-8.
Hey, hold up, Harold.
Yeah.
I like how we were going to quickly do the NFC North.
Yep.
I started rambling. Whoops.
Moving on.
Uh,
Next.
Well,
Next.
that's Harold.
All right. Well, I think we keep it in the NFC. Let's go to the NFC. Oh my goodness, NFC South, home of Dylan's teams, the Saints, the Buccaneers, the Falcons, and the Panthers.
Yes, sir.
might be a hot take, but I think the Panthers are coming out of there.
You know,
Ooh.
I don't think that's outrageous to say.
I don't either, because they started.
Mm-mm.
What's his nuts started looking good halfway through the season. He was putting together some good games. They did. Were they just out or they made the playoffs last year?
They made it. They won
They
the
made
division.
it. They
They
made it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Although-
they made
I don't
It
know
wa-
if that team can put it together. I think they'll be pretty damn good.
There was a lot of chicanery going into that division, and it was a 3-way tie between the Saints, Falcons, and Panthers. But
Right.
the Panthers ended up making it. Honestly, I feel like the Buccaneers are the team that everyone's gonna pick. I hard disagree.
Right.
I think the Buccaneers are gonna take a step back. I think people are gonna be like surprised by how less they look like contenders this year. The Falcons, I feel like everyone's gonna poop on Tua, which is fair.
I am.
Who?
But
Mhm.
Tua, I feel like Tua,
Pua.
when healthy,
Never heard of him.
Pua, when Pua is healthy, he's better than Kirk. He's better than Penix. But
Yeah, he is.
I don't think I can bet on his health. So I think I'm gonna go with Dylan's team. I honestly think the Saints win it out this year. I think that they have a
Ooh.
lot of offensive weapons. I think them
Really?
adding Tyson to the
Hmm.
team is great. I think them actually getting a running back, despite it not being Dylan's choice for running back, I feel like that's gonna really help to have like a dynamic run game, and you're not relying on Kamara so much. The question is with the defense, what is the defense gonna look like? But I mean, you could say that about almost every single team in the division. So I gotta go with the Saints.
See, I came down with two teams. I think it's either the Bucks or it's the Panthers. The Panthers, what I really liked they did in the offseason, they signed Jalen Phillips to bolster that defense. I think their defense is probably the strongest out of the four, which is always something that really helps. I really liked how Bryce looked like he was really figuring it out. He's building that chem with oh my god, what's his name? Ted
Oh, McMillan?
McMillan.
Yeah, McMillan.
I think they look a little bit more polished. So I think I'm gonna go with the Panthers.
They still got Leggett too, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah, they got a good receiving core down there.
Eat your
Jalen Coker
raccoon.
too.
Yep.
Oh, Cokehead. Oh, where are my Cokeheads at, dude? Jalen Coker's. He's good, dude.
Cokets.
That's what.
Oh yeah, this guy.
That's what
They
they
could
call
use
him.
a little upgrade at the running back station, but
Really? I
Right.
like Chuba. I'm
Chuba was. Don't get me wrong, Chuba's good.
Jonathan.
Rico.
Said Rico.
Had some
Solid.
flashes last year.
If only Jonathan Taylor could get healthy, man. Or not Jonathan Taylor. Shoot, they drafted a guy and he just kept having Jonathan Brooks. If only he could be healthy.
Yeah, he's injured, right? All right. We'll see how he comes up. They're gonna play him pretty safe, I think.
My hopes completely out for. I feel like you come off of an ACL injury going into the draft. You come into the league, you have another ACL. I don't know. Damn.
Yeah, it's kind of bad.
Right.
It's not a good look.
So who'd you end up picking, Andrew? The Bucks,
No, the Panthers.
Panthers. Oh wow, Dylan.
That's two.
Who do you got winning the division?
You know, it's tough. It's rather tough. I have a lot of belief in the team this year. I think they've definitely put together a much more solid both offense and defense. We've sold off a couple of considerably key pieces. But I don't know that we're going to be enough to take the division. I think it might be another year or two of building.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to go Panthers as
Yeah,
well.
Boy.
Panthers.
Oh wow.
I think the Panthers take it.
So that's
You know, I think the Panthers might be my second favorite team, to be honest with you.
I'm rooting for them this year. Honestly, I'm happy for them.
They'll be my NFC team.
NFC team to like make the Super Bowl.
No, just
Oh,
my
just a root
NFC
for it.
team.
Okay. I was like, damn.
Because I can't take another AFC team.
That's like
Yeah.
That's like cheating, man.
It is. Anyways, go Panthers.
So we got 3 Panthers
I'm
and
not
1
saying
Saint.
that.
No, I get it for you.
That's crazy. We got 3
I
Panthers.
think they're going to be really a pretty good, solid team, but I'm not rooting for them.
the one Saints pick isn't even the Saints fan. That's kind of wild. But that's okay.
Well, I mean, they got to prove themselves a little bit, I think. They got a lot of younger rookie pieces that need to build a chemistry and figure out actual ball.
Hey, it's all right though.
Big leagues.
If it's too much for Tyler Show, Derek Carr's one call away. Anyway,
I thought that man's coming back and playing any football.
No.
we got the NFC West, considered by many to be one of the best divisions. The Super Bowl champs Seahawks, the Rams, the 49ers, and the Cardinals. We got any Cardinals fans in here? Think they're going to win it?
No,
No.
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 Okay.
They're definitely getting last in that division.
Yep.
Who wants to go first?
All right, who's going first?
They can.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
go first.
I know my answer.
Ooh,
Same.
okay.
My answer is the Seahawks, honestly. I mean, considering what they put on last year, I think they're just going to keep it going. And now they've got, obviously, coming off of a win.
Big
And all
win.
that chemistry built up. They've got my boy, Shaheed,
Mm-hmm.
now in a solid role.
$50
I don't know.
million
I think they got it. I mean, I love San Fran, but I think Seahawks got it.
Can't argue with you.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely
it's hard to
can't
argue.
with
They
that.
are the Super Bowl champs.
Yeah.
Right. They're riding that high. I think they're just gonna. I mean, even if they don't do as good, I think they still take the division.
All right. I'm going to agree with Dildo. In my opinion, it's between them and the Rams. I don't think San Fran's going to do as good as they did last year, which somehow they got lucky and won a bunch of games last year without their entire team injured.
Yeah.
Or with their entire team injured, I mean.
Everybody was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But
They sacrificed
I mean,
everything.
Seattle just showed up and owned everybody. So I
Yeah,
got to go
that's true.
Seattle.
Yeah, you can't argue with that. I kind of struggled with this one a little bit just because I think it's closer than most people would say. I think the Rams are definitely up there, Seahawks, and I think the 49ers are in contention. Just because I don't think the same amount of injuries are going to happen. Like, there's no way that happens twice in 2 years.
I
I
don't know.
really
This
hope
San
not.
Fran, they always got a lot of injuries.
Mm-hmm.
They do, but they also don't at the same time. I also can't like it's very hard for me to go up against and say like, oh yeah, I don't think Shanahan is gonna get it done because he's such a good freaking coach. Same with like McVay, like he's such a good freaking coach too, and that Rams defense is pretty good. I don't say it's better than the Seahawks defense, but I think it's up there. I think that's gonna be kind of like the second best division in the NFC. But I think I'm gonna go with the Seahawks, I guess, because they've got it figured out.
Mm-hmm.
They've got the formula down. Their defense is the best. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with them.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Yeah, I really wanted to go the Rams, but I just all last year I was talking about Matthew Stafford's back and his injury, and he ended up being fine. I feel like it's gonna be the same going into this year. I unfortunately somehow think that this will be the year that we kind of realize, hey, Matthew Stafford's a great quarterback, but he's been around for a long time and he's been under a lot of duress, and I don't think that means he'll be injured. I hope not.
Mhm.
But I think he's going to show some age. I think Ty Simpson is going to get snaps a lot sooner than Rams fans and fans in general would want. And the 49ers are always just who's injured. I feel like George Kittle's injury is a lot worse than people are leading on. I felt like he came back and kind of didn't look the same. I feel like as much as Ayuk didn't do nothing, I feel like losing that verticality and losing Jawan Jennings leaves you with I don't. I'll mention this after this. We got breaking news. But I gotta go with the Seahawks. You win the Super Bowl. You know you have the best defense in the league. You kept the majority of your guys. You lost Kenneth Walker, but you get Jadarian Price, who is an absolute dog. You know, not to steal Jared's word, but yeah, Seahawks. So we all picked the Seahawks.
Mhm.
No.
Yep.
Jared, we got breaking news.
Okay, I'm ready.
Breaking news. The Miami Dolphins running back Devon Achane has agreed to a 4-year, $68 million extension.
Hell yeah.
Oh boy.
I was hoping they'd
So they
fork out
better
some
keep
money to
him.
keep him.
Yeah. It'd be kind of dumb if they didn't.
I saw breaking in Devon Achane.
I mean,
I was like,
I
oh no.
100% could see it, though, because they're clearly in a 30-year rebuild right now.
But
I mean, I'm cool with it. I love Achane, dude. He's probably my favorite Dolphin in the last 15, 20 years.
Achane's good, bro.
If I was ever going to buy a jersey, it'd probably be him.
I agree 100%. I would get a Devon Achane jersey if I was a Dolphins fan.
All right, well, Harold, since we're talking about the Dolphins, let's just do that fucking division.
Well, okay, we should just finish the NFC entirely first.
That's true.
And then we'll go to your division next.
Yeah.
The NFC East, the Eagles, the
Hmm.
Cowboys, the Commanders, and my boys, the Giants. Who wins?
The Eagles.
The Eagles.
I don't
Please
think
don't
there's
make me
any
say
other
it.
team. You have to.
And,
Trust me, none of us want to.
Fuck, no.
I don't know if there's a lot of choice.
Yeah, there's really not. Sure as the fuck ain't gonna be the Giants.
All right, hold on. Let's walk through this. The Washington Commanders. They're dog shit. They're going.
Yeah.
Like the Cowboys. I like
We done
TD
boys.
We the
and
boys.
George Pickens, and they got. I think they did well during the draft, and their defense is gonna be a little bit better, but I don't know. I just don't feel good about picking the Cowboys. I just don't. The Giants, Jackson Dart, Cam Scatterboo, Malik Neighbors, like
Ugh.
there's so much potential. Jim Harbaugh, that coach. Or John.
One of
He's-
them
the
Harbaugh's.
coach is just so good. He's just historically he wins.
What about that defense, though?
But is it enough to take the Eagles down? I don't think so. Not this year. I don't think this year. I think maybe with Harbaugh, I think maybe they're like 1 to 2 years out from taking the division. So I think, fortunately, as much as I hate to say it, I think we're gonna go with the Eagles.
The Eagles.
Fuck the Eagles. I hate them. I
Yeah,
hate them so much.
no, but I agree.
I also hate to say it. Fuck the Eagles. I picture this. Let me paint you a picture, right?
Oh God.
Worst to
Fade
first.
away.
John Harbaugh takes over a team, adds one of the best defensive players in the draft to a team that already had like the best edge rush defensive group in the league. And you add Jackson Dart, Scatterboo, Neighbors. This is going to sound crazy. I feel like the Eagles, they've had like such a great run of being elite. I feel like there's trouble in paradise. I feel like there's going to be the top's going to blow off at some point. And it was either the Giants or the Cowboys for my pick for this division. Because the Commanders, I don't see. They never have sustained success. I have no faith in them. And the Cowboys, shit, they could probably win it. I feel like they always have the chance to win it. I just feel like I'm more concerned about their run game. I feel like I'm more concerned about their just kind of their all around game. I feel like we're gonna look at this Giants team at the end of the year and go, you know, we knew they were gonna be good. Then we realized they were gonna be this good. They did finish 4-13, but is it crazy to say that that record could flip and they finished 13-4 with a weaker schedule? Probably. I'm going with the Giants. That's a bit of a homer pick, but you know what? I feel it. I feel it in my bones, baby. This is our year.
Harold, it's bad enough that us three here know you're fucking mentally challenged. But now everybody that listens to this is going to also know it even more.
Counterpoint, y'all chose the Eagles, and that's like choosing. I'm not going to say it, but it's like choosing a very, very bad person.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I can't argue with you there.
At least we're not delusional.
Oh.
Right. I think the Giants are like
think
like
they're
what
gonna
I said is I think they're like
better.
1 to 2 years out. I think they're gonna take steps this year, and I could definitely see them being like 8 or 9 wins, maybe even 10. But I don't think they're winning the division.
The Eagles are probably going to win it, but
'Cause-
fuck the Eagles, man.
Because
Mm-hmm.
everybody knows the Eagles' defense is amazing. And then, Harold, you were just saying that the Cowboys could win it. And the Giants have to play them twice. Both. So, and you might drop one to the Commanders. Because those are all just weird games. So, I don't know. I just don't see them, 13-4. I don't see that this year. I see, like, the 9, maybe the 10 wins. And then being like in the running for like 6, 7 seed. So
Hey, you know my boys are gonna dog walk you again too. I mean, it's just got to be done.
Hey, man.
oh, dude, this is just gonna be fun. Don't worry, Harold. You'll always have the Packers like almost choking it to look forward to. So,
Hey, listen, Saints Packers is gonna be a movie. That's all I'm gonna say.
oh, dude, I'm not holding back for that game. Dylan, you're fucking losing them. That's all I'm saying.
It's a good chance. It's a good chance.
So that's
I'm scared of Tucker Kraft new prison vibe.
oh no.
That
He
boy
looks
look mean. Yeah,
Who dropped that bar of soap there?
kind of want his jersey.
So that's 3 Eagles and a Giants.
Yeah, and we know who picked the Giants.
Yeah.
I felt it feels weird. It feels good. It feels bad, but it feels so good. You know. It's like
All right, Harold.
anyway, we gotta move on to the AFC, and we gotta move on to Jared's favorite division, the AFC East, with the Patriots, the Bills, the Dolphins, and the Jets. We got any Jets takers,
Fucking-
huh?
Fucking losers.
No.
Definitely not. All right, Jared, you go first.
No.
Okay, I'll go
No.
first. I'll go first. I'm picking the Bills. Yes, I said it. I picked the Bills. I'm not picking the Patriots because the Patriots, yes, they went to the Super Bowl, but now you got all this weird crap with your coach? That's setting up for a recipe of disaster.
Hey,
And I'm
games.
not saying that your season's gonna suck, like you're gonna drop so many games, but I don't know, dude. Anytime you got weird ass storylines, your team is just, you're not focused. You're not like you're not in the same headspace and mindset that you were the season prior. Like you've got all this extra stuff going on with your coach. I think they are probably second. I think it'll be Bills, Patriots, Dolphins, Jets in that order.
Mm.
So I'm picking the Bills just because of that, and Josh Allen, and they got a new stadium. So
I
Hey.
agree.
Hey, game, man. I gotta go with the Bills.
nah, that's messed up.
No, it is fucked up.
That is really messed up.
I gotta go with the Bills. I don't think I need an explanation. Josh Allen. Although I feel like the team just kind of keeps doing the same stuff over and over again. But
Yeah.
I feel like the distraction's too much for the Patriots. Dolphins, it's such a see it year for the coach. It's a see it year for the quarterback. It's a see it year for basically the whole team. The whole team got changed. So to expect that much turnover and expect like consistent winning, I think is a little bit unfair. I think it's a little bit overzealous. And then the Jets. The Jets are the porta potty of the NFL. They're gonna be
They
shit.
really are.
They are.
They're gonna be Dookie Buns until they're not, and until they prove that they're not, they will always be Dookie Buns. If the Jets won this division, I think I would become a Dolphins fan for life. I would renounce
Can
the
we hold you
Giants.
to that?
I would renounce the. Yeah, all right. You know what? If the Jets win this season or division, actually, you know what? If the Jets win this division, I'm renouncing my rights as a Giants and Packer fan. I'm a Jets fan for life, baby.
Dude, I'm rooting for the Jets this
Go
year.
Jets.
I'm rooting for the Jets this year.
And then if they
No,
do,
I'm in.
I'll just edit this part out so nobody needs to see it. Nobody will know.
I clipped it. It's fine.
They will know.
No, I'm going Bills too, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's time. It's time.
It's gotta be, right?
Josh Allen needs it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, James Cook, come on.
Dude's good.
Yeah, so good. Probably in the division, I'm saying he's maybe second best.
I was say you better watch where you're fucking going there.
No, I'll put HN up above him. But I'd say he's got some skill, man.
Dude is good.
I mean, if they can figure out getting their guys to show up so they don't get benched.
Mhm.
But other than that, I think they got a good chance.
Jared.
All right. Yeah. Last one.
Me. All right. Well, let's start with this. Fuck the Jets. Fuck the Bills. Fuck the Dolphins. Patriots are winning it. I don't care what you guys say.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, I don't know. Ooh.
Unfortunately, and this hurts for me to say it, I think the Patriots are right on the brink of another dynasty.
Ooh.
Drake May is him.
He is.
He is.
Travion Henderson's a fucking beast.
Oh, yeah.
He's good.
He is good.
And they never need good receivers to win games. That's just the Patriots thing.
And now you got bobblehead over there.
Dobbs!
You know, I think you're onto something, but I think it's going to be another year or two before we see that.
I don't.
I do too.
I
That
think
it's
weird
started
stuff with the
already.
coach.
That's not going to matter. They had weird shit all the time with Belichick.
That is
Yeah,
true.
but this
Never
is
stop them.
different. This is different.
Yeah, we'll see.
Your coach doesn't go sleeping around with an already married woman for years.
Well, you know.
That's a whole new level of oh shit, guys. We got
Yeah.
everybody's headspace is all over the place. You know, at least you had Tom Brady there to be like, no, this is what we're focusing on. Screw Belichick. This is what we're doing. I don't think Drake May
He
is
was
doing
good
that.
at that.
Tom Brady
Drake
is.
May's still a child.
Tom Brady was also good at giving his kids kiss on the lips. Weirdly.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
I wish he
Alright.
kissed
Either
me
way,
on the
I'm going
lips.
Patriots.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna hate you for it, but I think the Bills take that one.
3
I think
Bills.
regardless, Patriots and Bills are making the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do the Jets make the playoffs sneakily this year?
No,
the Jets
move
are going
on.
to be lucky if they win 5 games.
You kidding me? Jets are going to be Super Bowl champs.
I hope so.
Oh,
I
no.
hope so.
Dude,
Clip it, clip it.
Clip that. Dylan's a residential Jets fan now.
That was out of context. That was, I was delusional.
It was in Madden. The AFC North, old division, beef.
Ooh.
The Steelers,
Ooh.
Ravens, Bengals, Browns. I'm gonna go first. I think it's probably the Bengals division to lose. I want to say the Ravens real bad, but I feel like losing your franchise head coach is bound to be a big disruption. I think the Bengals, I feel like them getting Dexter Lawrence helps out in the run D a lot. Their offense is already potent as is. So you make their defense average, and you keep that offense elite. That's not only making the playoffs. That's like you could go deep in the playoffs. So I gotta go Bengals. Love me some Joey B.
I think I think I'm gonna agree with you because I want it to be their frickin' year so bad. Like Burrow, I want to see Burrow back in the playoffs. I want to see Burrow back in the Super Bowl game. I am such a big Burrow fan. Like I absolutely loved him at LSU, and now that Mike McCarthy is head coach of the Steelers, now you just fucked up your streak of always winning fucking 9 wins or always being in the playoffs or whatever it is. Like that fat tub piece of shit is not gonna get you anywhere. All right. I like the Browns. Their defense is great, and I don't. Their offense. So I think it comes down to Bengals Ravens, and I think I'm just gonna go with my heart here, and I'm gonna go Bengals, just because I want to see them do it.
Can't argue with you. I gotta imagine the Bengals gonna win one of these fucking years.
I hope so, man.
Eventually.
Unlike you, I believe in the Bengals. I think the Bengals are gonna win it. I am not a Joe Burrow fan, however. But that's just, I think he's an arrogant piece of shit, and I don't like arrogant quarterbacks. It's the only reason. His skill-wise, he's damn good. I can't argue.
So
that.
good.
I just him as a person, I don't like.
Was Dan Marino
but
a
if you-
humble guy?
I say if you know you're a good guy, I think you're allowed to be that way.
I mean, yeah. And it's not so much the arrogance
you've
of
earned it.
being good. It's the arrogance of kind of like the Aaron Rodgers thing. He throws a fit anytime a ball's not caught or something.
Is it the
Nothing's
camera
ever
that
his
goes
fault
wrong?
either.
I don't. Actually, I'm gonna disagree with you there because you should watch his quarterback series on Netflix. He's a very, very humble guy, actually,
No, I never watched that.
and a lot of it he puts on himself. So, I'm gonna disagree with you on that.
Also, fuck LSU.
No, they're good.
Hate LSU. Nothing
Dylan-
good's ever come out of Louisiana, right, Dylan?
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
I kid.
Wow, he's taking shots at everybody.
I know.
I haven't taken one at Harold yet. I gotta get one in here tonight.
I'm surprised he didn't do it when I started talking. Well, he said I was mentally handicapped. That's not
Oh
a
wait, I
shot.
kind of did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's not a
yeah.
shot.
I thought
for
you
Harold.
did.
You gotta like
Fuck you,
Right.
Harold.
Dylan. Who do you got?
Dylan.
I think I'm gonna join you guys. I think I'm gonna go
Yeah.
Bengals.
Sweep.
All
There's no way Steelers have any shot with all the
No.
changes that have been made. Baltimore's got turned upside down now.
They have a new coach too.
Yeah. And, well, the Browns are the Browns.
Yep.
So, I think Bengals got a real shot. Like Harold said, it's theirs to lose, honestly.
Yep, it is.
Then we have one of the divisions of all time, the AFC South, the Jaguars, the Texans,
Oh.
the Colts, and the Titans. It's a division.
It is.
I mean, out of them shitty teams, I think I gotta go Texans. It's a very hesitant Texans, though.
Hmm.
I mean, this is why they should change it so not every division gets a team in the playoffs.
Hmm.
Yeah, well.
None of them four deserve it.
I'll keep it short and sweet. I'm gonna agree with Jared. I'm gonna go Texans. Their defense is the best in the league. They have the best pass rush duo. Some of the best cornerbacks and safeties. I love defenses they carry. I'm a little shaky when I talk about CJ Stroud, but if he can find some consistency like he did towards the end of the year
Mhm.
last year and get back to playing like he did his rookie year, then I think they could really just put those two pieces together and take it.
Agreed.
I want to say Colts, but Daniel Jones being hurt and the team falling off a cliff afterwards doesn't give me hope.
Mhm.
Titans are going to be better, but they're still way too young. Cam Ward needs to prove himself. They still have a lot of question marks. So it's between the Texans and the Jaguars. And I wanted to say the Jaguars, but I think I have to go Texans. That defense is too crazy. That offense, if you can get CJ Stroud to play even at like a modicum of like baseline average QB play, they make the playoffs. They probably win the division. Jaguars, I still think have a puncher's chance, but I gotta go with Texans. They have an elite defense.
Yeah.
Dylan.
Yeah, the Texans do have a really good defense. I don't know though.
Oh.
I think the best chance is the Texans, but I really want to say the Colts. If Daniel Jones is back and he's playing like he was last year, I'd
go
like
Jonathan
to
Taylor.
see them take it. Yeah,
I mean, yeah,
Jonathan Taylor. I mean, he was making me and Harold kind of rethink our hate
Ew.
for some other players.
Mhm.
So I mean, it's tough, but maybe Colts. Safe bet on the Texans.
Alright.
So I think that's everyone picking Texans with Dylan side dabbling on the Colts.
Mhm.
He bet the 500 on the Texans, but he has like a $5 bet on the Colts.
Yep, for sure. I don't know. I kind of just I don't love Stroud.
No.
That's
can't
why I
argue
said
that.
shaky.
I don't think he's it.
Yeah. His rookie year was phenomenal, and then it's dropped dramatically since then.
He's got to find consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And then there was one. We have the last division, the AFC West, the Broncos, the Chargers, the Chiefs, and the Raiders. I think it's fair to say we all know who's not winning this division.
Yeah, the Chargers.
Definitely the Chiefs.
Probably not the Raiders.
No shot.
Are we
They
all,
have a better shot than the Chargers.
we all
I'm
just
kidding.
pick a different team that's not going to make it?
Right, here,
Harold,
who you
you.
got?
Yeah.
So, I'm out on the Raiders. It's the Raiders. Also, rookie quarterback. I'll let Dylan say his piece of what he's about to say because I know what he's gonna say. Chiefs. I want to say depending on when Mahomes gets back, there is a chance just because it's the Chiefs. But I think this is a down year for them. I think this is gonna be a big stepping point for them, either transitioning to their next stage of the dynasty or them just. I feel like Travis Kelce's gonna retire after this year. I feel like a lot of their older guys are gonna leave. I feel like it's gonna be after you win the big dynasty, you win your 2 or 3 Super Bowls, and then everything starts leaving. Now you got to rebuild again. I feel like this is the start of that for them. I don't think it's them. The Chargers. I want to say I like the Chargers, but it's always something's up with them. I feel like there's always, Justin Herbert. He's a great quarterback, but he's always it's always an if statement with him. If Justin Herbert had this, if Justin Herbert had this, if he's healthy, if he had a good wide receiver that's healthy. I feel like there's so many question marks. I feel like teams that win their division are teams with the least amount of question marks. And I feel like, surprisingly, with me saying that statement, I think the Broncos win it with the biggest question mark about their starting quarterback, if he can do it. Jared Stidham almost won him a game against the Patriots, 10-13 in the playoffs, and it took them having a snowstorm in the fourth for them to lose it. I still have faith. Bo Nix is gonna be fine. They'll come back, and they got a bunch of dogs, dude. They got Waddle now. I love their running back room. Their defense is disgusting. Patrick Surtain's the best cornerback in the league. They have like just oodles and noodles of guys. I gotta go Broncos. I don't think it's that much of a debate, to be honest.
I have to agree with you, Harold. I think it's going to be the Broncos. I think the Chiefs dynasty, like you said, is finally dead. Because even when they had Mahomes last year, they just weren't good. And then the other two teams, they just suck. So
The other two teams.
You think
Yeah.
the Chargers suck?
I should say that the Chargers really aren't that bad. But I don't think they're not going to win it. They never do.
The Chargers are kind of like the one kid that like he has so much potential if he puts it together and he just fucks around in class all day. It's like, damn, if you tried, dude, you could win the whole thing. And he's sticking
Absolutely.
he's sticking his pencil in the electrical outlet again.
I think I'm gonna agree with both of you guys. I've been on the Broncos ever since seeing them last season. The Mahomes injury is definitely gonna dampen the Chiefs, and I feel like they might start out late and slow, and they're gonna have to play a lot of catch up. And I just think that Broncos are the dominant team of this division. Raiders, I feel like your future is bright, but you got a lot to do. The Chargers, like, I've always liked them. I think Justin Herbert is a good, not great quarterback because he's got to show it. You gotta pull out these wins in these big time moments and big games, and you always kind of fall short. If you can't do it with Mike McDaniel as your OC, you're not gonna do it, and I'm saying that 100%. So, yeah, I'm gonna roll with Sean Payton, Bo Lever. I'm gonna go with the Broncos.
Still in a bowl
Absolutely.
lever.
I am. It's a Broncos year.
Attaboy.
Attaboy.
You know-
Broncos sweep.
Yeah, Broncos are solid. Chargers, I feel like they have the pieces. They could just never put it together. They're always struggling somewhere. Chiefs, cooked. Honestly, I think they're done.
They are.
I love it.
Honestly, just
Cooked.
retire Mahomes. Just make him disappear.
Retire Mahomes.
I don't like them. Never liked them. And get them out of here. And the Raiders, they got a lot of work to do. They really do. I don't think they have any chance for the next couple years on this. You know, free my boy. That's all I gotta say.
Free my boy.
Free my boy.
Free my boy. It's been a year, but free my boy.
Free my boy. He been through enough.
You got too much tire on them treads. Or too much tread on them tires.
He ready to cook, but they just ain't giving him the pots and pans, man.
They don't. They never fed him the ball last year.
Well,
Well-
even when they did, the defense is so crappy. They were on him before he even got the ball in his hands.
My O line is terrible.
What was it?
It's awful.
He had the most. What was it?
Most
What was-
yards after touch or something like that.
His yards after contact was over like 1,002, and his final yardage for the year was like 1,200 and something. So like, out of all the yards he had, like 1,000 was like after contact, which is. Let me see if I can find that stat. You guys.
That man can push through it, man. He's scary. He's a boogeyman.
Oh, Yaga.
Genty recorded 1,021 total yards after contact, which accounts for 88.5% of his rushing yards.
That's fucking nuts.
He's a monster, man. He's
He is.
got potential. He just needs a team that can actually develop him.
Yeah, that ain't the one.
Okay, so we had
No.
975 total rushing yards, 1,021 yards after contact. He had more yards after contact than total yards. That tells you all you need to know. That O-line was
Yep.
Right?
a 4-pack of
Yep.
ass.
Big time.
That's all the divisions. I guess. Do we want to maybe
Out of your,
wrap it up and then
out of
maybe
your,
talk about?
can you let me do
Sorry.
something here, maybe? You keep talking every time I start talking. Out of the two divisions, who do you think is going all the way? Just quick rapid fire.
Out of the two divisions.
See,
Oh yeah, conferences, I should say.
Oh,
Yeah, conferences.
I assume that's what you meant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
same.
bad.
Harold didn't.
I'm such a fucking loser. Probably.
Broncos and fuck. Broncos, Seahawks.
Okay, all right.
That's what I'm gonna go with.
Bills, Eagles.
Hmm. I'm going Bills Seahawks.
Ooh.
You guys not gonna like mine.
How what you got?
I got a repeat of last year.
Really?
Oh,
I had Patriots, Seahawks, dude.
You're right. I do hate that.
I don't
Ugh.
like that.
I think the Seahawks are gonna win it again.
I hate the
Maybe.
Dolphins.
I'm telling you, man, the Patriots are back.
Hey, the Dolphins. Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
I
I mean, you know, Dolphins Saints Super Bowl is what we getting.
Well,
Oh yeah.
I'd be cool with
That's the
that.
prediction.
That's what
That's
it
the
is.
I would love that.
I'm surprised no one picked that. That should be the bet in favor right there.
I'm pretty sure neither one of them teams are even making playoffs.
Yeah, are
Can
they
I
gonna...
put money on that?
Dude, if you
I
put
could.
3 cents in a piece of gum wrapper, you're gonna be a billionaire if that hits.
Probably.
All right, let's do it.
Well, speaking of doing it, I think that we should do our hot topics of the week before we wrap this bad boy up. I don't know about y'all.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first? All right, I'll go first.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know.
I ain't got a whole lot of stuff going on. I guess I'm happy for Christian Yelich to get back for the Brewers. I learned Kyler Murray is Asian, so that's always really nice to know. And I am going to be drinking this Friday with Andrew for his birthday. So yeah, looking forward to that.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, I do have that, don't I?
I think so. That's my hot topic.
Well, I feel like I could go next and just say, yeah, I have a birthday. It's Sunday. We're doing stuff Friday. Also, I hate work. That's mainly the hot topic. I hate work. Sometimes I hate. No, actually, not sometimes. Permanently, I hate like CEOs and people that don't know. They can't speak from experience. They just sit behind on a freaking desk chair and make decisions. They don't know what they're doing. It's just they say, "Oh, we care about you. We actually, you're the most
Yeah,
important
okay.
thing." It's just a bunch of bullshit, dude. I get so sick and tired of it.
I feel you.
That's on my hot topic.
I think that's fair.
It's crazy, Andrew.
What?
I have a boss / owner that actually does seem to care about me.
Oh, dude, what's that like?
It's kind of nice. He came up to me today while I'm in the middle of welding. He's like, "Jared, I'm glad I hired you. You're good shit."
Oh,
I'm
That's
like,
nice.
"Oh fuck, I ain't never heard that from a boss before."
Damn. First time.
But yeah,
Tell
I
him
mean,
he's
I
gotta
guess
hire
we're
your
talking. I might
lover.
as well go. Huh?
So tell him he's gotta hire your lover.
Dude, so this other guy's gonna get fired pretty soon. I am definitely gonna mention it.
Does he
Good.
need a press break operator? at all?
Well, not yet. He doesn't have a press break yet.
We're just gonna get the whole squad up in here.
Damn
Does
it.
Does he need a residential idiot?
No, he's got me. Anyways,
That's fair.
I ain't got a whole lot. I got to work Friday. And I might be going to a card show Saturday and Sunday. I don't know yet. I'm going one of the days.
There you go.
Might be going both. I don't know yet. See how the weekend goes. Otherwise, I ain't doing much else. I play MLB The Show.
Nice. Well, we on Friday are going to see Mortal Kombat, the new one.
Yeah.
Kombat!
I'm excited, but Jared had
Yeah.
some choice words for the movie, so I don't know.
Really? Looks good.
Yeah, I say the trailer made it look pretty decent. I hope it's good.
It's good.
But
I said there's definitely more behind that.
yeah.
That sounds
Well,
like an after the podcast conversation.
Yeah.
That's what I'm ready for. So
Sweet.
Yeah, I think we're ready to close this book. How about y'all?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Just do it.
This is the Jerk Circle Podcast. I'm your host, Harold. Until next time, see you fine folks later. Goodbye.
Boo!